Hello children. Today's video about the most used internet protocol in the world. Can you guess what is that protocol? Yes, it is HTTP protocol. If we want to talk about HTTP, before that we need to talk about how the web works. I hope at least you have a general idea about how the web works. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and World Wide Web (WWW) is about communication between the client and the server. Communication between client computer and web servers is done by sending HTTP request and receiving HTTP responses. And in web, clients are often browsers like Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Safari, Edge, etc. And servers are most often computers in the cloud. Now let's see in detail about HTTP protocol and how the web works. In general, HTTP is a hypertext transfer protocol. The HTTP is an application layer protocol that allows web-based applications to communicate and exchange data. The HTTP is the messenger of the web. It is a TCP/IP based protocol. It is used to deliver contents like images, videos, audios, documents, etc. The computers that communicate via HTTP must speak the HTTP protocol. Before talking about how the HTTP protocol is working and why HTTP is the most used internet protocol, we need to talk about three important things about HTTP protocol. In general, a web-based process, the client makes request and the server gives response. So, how the HTTP is related to this? HTTP is connectionless. That means after making the request, the client disconnect from the server. Then when the response is ready, the server re-establish the connection again and deliver the response. Second one, the HTTP can deliver any sort of data as long as the two computers are able to read it. Third, the HTTP is a stateless. That means the client and server know about each other just during the current request. If it closes and the two computers want to connect again, they need to provide information to each other anew. That means again they need to start a new connection, and the connection is handled as a very first one. Next is why the HTTP. Why we are using HTTP. The HTTP was designed mainly to fetch HTML documents and send it to the client. It was designed in an exquisite way, that means extremely beautiful and delicate way. It was being continuously evolved and features were being added to it. It became the most convenient way to quickly and reliably move the data on the web. These are the main reasons HTTP becomes today's most used internet protocol in the world. Next, move to the most important part, the action part. Means how the web works and how HTTP makes that possible. First, let's see how the request response cycle happen. Here we have the client is in the left and server on the right. The user want to see a website, for example, www.myWebsite.com/products/myproduct.html. The user types in the URL of the page, use any client program, usually a browser, but first they need to be a physical connection. That means it need to be physically connected. I mean the computer of the user with the web server. That's the job of the internet. Using TCP/IP suitable protocols, it establishes the connection using any combination of cable media or wireless media, and do all necessary work to prepare the environment for the computer to talk with the HTTP protocol. When the connection establishes, the client sends the request called HTTP message, and because HTTP is a connectionless protocol, we already explained why HTTP is a connectionless protocol. So because HTTP is a connectionless protocol, the client disconnects from the server and wait for the response. From the other side, the server processes the request, prepare the response, establishes the connection again and send back the response. Again it forms a HTTP message to the client. Then the two computers are completely disconnected. After sending the response, the server also will disconnect its connection. This is the procedure. That means this is the action part, how the web works and how the HTTP makes that possible. So just now we explained the client will server the request as a HTTP message, and the server will give the response to the client as a HTTP message. So now let's see a close look of HTTP message. What is HTTP message? HTTP messages are mainly three sections, three general sections. First is start line, second is header, third part is body part, and it contains plain text based information. The three parts contain plain text based informations. Sometimes the body contains will be a binary data. In general, all HTTP messages are plain text and easy to read. We are not going in detail about the HTTP message. Just see how the HTTP message will be. The main three parts: start line, header and body part. Almost all HTTP messages are contain only based information, plain text, and sometimes the body contains binary data, and almost all HTTP messages are plain text and very easy to read. The information in the three sections vary depending on the HTTP message, whether it is a request or response HTTP message. In the left side you can see how the request HTTP message and how it is differed from the response HTTP message. To sum up, the HTTP is a TCP/IP based application layer protocol that allows web-based applications to communicate and exchange data. The computers that communicate via the HTTP must speak the HTTP protocol. The HTTP is stateless, connectionless, and can deliver any kind of data. We use the HTTP protocol because it is a convenient way to quickly and reliably move the data on the web. The request response cycle works on the web via HTTP messages. The HTTP message contains three sections: the start line, header and the body part. The HTTP request message differs from the HTTP response message. Okay children, I hope you understood about hypertext transfer protocol and how the hypertext transfer protocol is working with the web.